Space. It's real big. Full of billions of galaxies and trillions upon trillions of stars. Space is the final frontier. In space, nobody can hear you say,
Mamma mia!
Super Mario Galaxy. You can breathe in the vacuum of space, but you can't breathe underwater. This game doesn't even play by its own rules. Unrealistic. 2 out of 53. Bad game. In all honesty, Super Mario Galaxy is one of the greatest games I've ever played. It just feels so different from all other Mario games out there. Maybe I may be wearing my rose-tinted nostalgia shades again, but this game just has a vibe about it that no other Mario game has been able to recreate. Hell, out of all the video games out there, none has even come close to recreating that feeling of wonder I get from playing this game. It starts out just like any other Mario game. Peach sends Mario a letter asking him to come over to watch the Star Festival and says that she has something she'd like to give him. Come on, guys. We know this is an E-rated game, and you have to speak in euphemism for the sake of the innocent children's little brains, but we all know what you were actually planning to do there. So the game starts out during the Star Festival, which commemorates a magical comet passing by the Earth, but we ain't overdosing on any phenobarbital this time. No siree. Things start out nice and happy. Toads are dancing in the streets, and everything seems well good until, oh my god, things get really real, really fast. The next thing you know is Bowser, and he's attacking my kingdom, and oh my god, it's a UFO. Did you see that? He just tore the castle straight out of the ground! And oh my god, Mario just got blasted in his face. Things are getting freaking real. You see what I'm getting at when I say this game has a feeling about it that no other game I've ever played has been able to emulate? You see, this game is just so epic. We're not even 20 minutes into the game yet. It just comes out of the gate swinging. So, Mario lands in the Gateway Galaxy and is accosted by a bunch of star creatures called Lumas, and they make him play a game of hide and seek. And oh my god, do I need to say it, the atmosphere is incredible. We go from that epic scene with Mario and Kamek to this quiet, grassy planet with this absolutely gorgeous music backing it up. Just listen. Mario proceeds to catch all the Lumas, and then a magic fort appears, atop of which Mario meets the Rosalina.
Oh, mama!
She proceeds to entrust Mario with this game's signature ability, the Star Spin. Of course, they had to shoehorn and waggle controls into this game. It was a Wii game from 2007. What do you expect? Then, you're off into the universe to rescue the first Grand Star, and the orchestra hits you once again. Lets you know that this isn't your father's Mario game. After discovering that Bowser was siphoning away the energy from the Grand Star to fuel his schemes, Mario frees the star and takes it back to the Comet Observatory, this game's hub world. Rosalina goes on about the power stars and such blah blah, you know the gist, you probably played this game before. And then you realize this time, the comet was indeed a spaceship, and you realize, perhaps Marshall Applewhite was right the whole time. Unfortunately, he was about 10 years too early. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was just the intro. From there, this is where the training wheels come off as Mario heads out into the universe. This game's controls are also really solid, and it just feels good to move Mario around, you know? The Wiimote and Nunchuck aren't an ideal controller for 3D games, but they make it work regardless. Even the water levels in Super Mario Galaxy are enjoyable. How is that even possible? I know I made a joke about the shoehorn motion controls, but in all honesty, the Star Spin feels like a very natural addition to Mario's moveset. It adds a whole new level to Mario's mobility, effectively giving him a double jump and allows for more innovative level design and platforming. The levels in this game are so excellently designed, covering a vast array of themes from the simple beehive and water levels to levels where Mario carries out a one-man raid of a gigantic space base, and there's big explosions happening all around Mario. There's also a level that's just a gigantic toy box, and oh my god, it's awesome. The space theme allows for more interesting level design because Mario is now running around on little planets, and they all got their own gravity field and stuff. It allowed them to make some very creative settings for some of these galaxies. Space Junk Galaxy, Matter Splatter Galaxy, and Toy Time Galaxy being standouts to me. But you know, of course, not all the levels in this game are winners. For example, the Trash Stars. The Trash Stars are the worst thing in any game I have ever played. Y'all complain about the Ball Stars. First try. And the Mana Surfing Stars. But those pale in comparison to the freaking Trash Stars. And guess what? They brought those back for the sequel. No! No! The power-ups take a backseat in this game. For most of the levels, you'll need to rely on Mario's own ability to get around. Mario's classic power-ups now serve as level gimmicks for the most part, and although they aren't used too often, when they are used, they're just absolutely awesome. Standouts include the Bee Mushroom, which gives Mario limited flight and allows him to climb up honeycomb walls, the Boom Mushroom, which allows him to float and phase through objects, and the Spring Mushroom, because it's notable because it sucks and doesn't control well. And guess what? They kept it for the freaking sequel. In addition to all of that, the major galaxies in this game have Prankster Comet missions, which alter the level state and make you go through previous missions under new conditions. There's the Red Comets, which require you to beat the stage within a certain time limit. These are easily the most underwhelming of the Prankster Comets. I've never once had the time run out on one of these. Blue Comets, which make Mario race a cosmic clone of himself through the stage to get the Power Star. Yellow Comets, which make enemies move faster. Honestly, a waste of potential, I feel. It's used only in 2 levels, Toy Time Galaxy and Beach Ball Galaxy, and they only make the Thwomps and Tox boxes move faster. The White Comets, which make you complete the mission with only a single hit point, and the Purple Comets, which only appear in the endgame and scatter purple coins all through the stage. The purple coin stages can range from being a chilled out collectathon mission to an absolutely aggravating time challenge. Luigi's purple coins. The bosses are really good too. It's just nice to play a Mario game where the bosses aren't all the Koopalings, or Boom Boom, or the Koopalings but rabbits. No, this game has actual interesting boss battles, Megaleg, Tarantox, and Boulder Guys being my personal favorites. The game's graphics also look really good. They've aged quite well. The Wii absolutely was not a powerhouse in the graphics department, especially compared with the competing Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. It was more or less a beefed up GameCube, but regardless, this game is really good looking even in 2020. I know I hit on it a lot earlier in the video, but the atmosphere is the thing that pushes this game above and beyond. This game is cinematic and epic. It may tell the same story that every other mainline Mario game tells about Mario needing to rescue Peach from Bowser, but it feels different this time. Everything just feels so grandiose, the stakes are so much higher. It's not the Mushroom Kingdom this time, but the entire universe. The orchestrated soundtrack contributes massively to this feeling of grandiosity. This is the first Mario game to have a fully orchestrated soundtrack, and it's just immaculate. It makes everything feel, well, epic. But I think describing this game's soundtrack can only do so much, so I'm just gonna shut up so y'all can listen. the atmosphere is the greatest thing this game has going for it. It's why I like this game so much more than Galaxy 2. I keep gushing about the atmosphere because it's what sets Galaxy apart from other Mario games. Galaxy 2 just felt it necessary to just up and gut all the things that truly made the first Mario Galaxy stand out from the rest. Is Mario Galaxy 2 a bad game? No, absolutely not. It's absolutely fantastic, but there's something that Galaxy 2 is just missing. It doesn't evoke the same feeling of wonder and awe that Galaxy 1 made me feel. Galaxy 2 just feels like another fantastic Mario game. But Galaxy 1 transcends being simply just another fantastic Mario game. It pushes the boundaries of what a Mario game can be. It pushes the boundaries of what video games can be. Galaxy even attempts to tell an emotional story with Rosalina's storybook, which provides a great deal of backstory for Rosalina and the Lumas. It's just one more reason why Mario Galaxy feels so grand, and such a maximalist game that for 95% of the time is firing on all cylinders. These occasional quiet and heartfelt moments are all the more special and at times more powerful than anything else in the game. Which is why, of course, repeat after me, they had to remove it in the sequel. Eventually, you collect enough power stars to allow the Comet Observatory to travel to the center of the universe to confront Bowser and save Peach. Bowser has been using the power of the Grand Stars to build his own galaxy to be the seat of his great cosmic empire. And as the final challenge, Mario has to traverse Bowser's galaxy and put an end to Bowser's evil galactic empire once and for all. As usual, Mario and Bowser face off in one big final confrontation, as is routine. Mario is able to rescue Peach and retrieve the Grand Star as they fly off into space. Normally, in any other Mario game, this is where things would end with Mario getting a kiss on the cheek and a slice of cake. But of course, this is Mario Galaxy and everything needs to be epic, so it doesn't end that smoothly. Without the Grand Star, Bowser's galaxy begins to collapse and one of his stars goes supernova and collapses into a black hole that begins to consume the entire universe. In an attempt to destroy it, the Lumas then proceed to throw themselves into the black hole in an act of heroic sacrifice. And then the universe ends. Then, Rosalina Sagan appears to Mario and tells him that this is not the end, but the beginning of a new universe, and that we're all made out of star stuff or something. You've watched Cosmos. The game ends with Mario, Peach, and Bowser, and everybody else reawakening in a reborn universe, and with that, Super Mario Galaxy ends on a happy note.
Welcome Galaxy!
Super Mario Galaxy is the ultimate Mario game. It takes every single trope of the Super Mario Bros. Franchise and cranks it up to 11. It doesn't hold back at all, it goes all in. Is Super Mario Galaxy one of the greatest games ever made? Yes. Yes, it is. Mario Galaxy is a crowning achievement for video games. It pushes the bounds of what Mario games and video games can be. I replayed the game for the first time in almost a decade on livestream over the course of the last several months, and I can say, this game is every bit as amazing as I remembered it being when I first played it all those years ago. Nowhere else have I played a game that even comes close to emulating the feeling I get when I play Super Mario Galaxy. Is this nostalgia talking? Perhaps, but I don't care. This game is simply a masterpiece in every sense of it.
It spells out, you are Mr. Gay. Mario.